We're here on North La Crosse in Rapid City at Enchilada Ron's, here with, of course, Ron, the owner. Now, Ron, you have a history in Rapid City. You've owned a few other cafes, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I came down to Rapid City in 1986 to work at the Alex Johnson, and I left there in 1989. I was the executive chef there, and in 1989 I opened the Morningside Cafe on East North Street. And in 2009 I sold the Morningside to Dan and Pondy Gloom.
Enchilada Ron's, and we talked earlier, but you are offering sort of like a Dakota Mex, you call it.
You know, Mexican food that was local to this area, so you know, it's not authentic Mexican food, and it's not necessarily Tex-Mex. So, and that's the type of food I wanted to bring back. And I had recipes I had used, 45 years ago, and then, I changed some 30 years ago, and so I had two different sets of recipes. So I combined them to make this new type of foods. We don't have extremely hot food, so a lot of people are interested in that, and we go more for flavor. We do make some blends of hotter peppers that can be put on the food. You can have a big menu and serve 60% of a couple items, so that's what we went with, the basic items: enchiladas, burritos, and tacos, and nachos. And we have a couple different sauces you can have, and we can, so everything on our menu can be gluten-free. And we can make vegetarian meals and dairy-free, so we don't have an issue. So we do this basic menu, and then we also add on some other items, some specials, and we'll be changing them up over time with other things. But we're going to keep it at the limited menu. 8 to 10 items is what we'll stay with. So we're open from noon to 7. Tuesday through Friday. So we open the doors about 1:45 so people can get in there at noon, and then if people are here at 7 at night, we can keep going until everybody's done. Well, so far I think it's been pretty good, and a lot of it has been, we haven't really advertised yet or anything, so it has been social media and just people's comments and people coming in and sharing with their friends and stuff. And it's a fun place. We have guitars on the walls, and I don't play guitars, but people do come in and they'll take the guitar down and yes, and everything's getting so expensive to build. Every time I build a restaurant, it gets more expensive. So my thoughts on, the last few years has been, how do we build a restaurant for less money? So, and this was, kind of the first one I designed like that. It doesn't have a full kitchen. I think more restaurants like this will be a thing of the future to get costs down, opening costs, so people can start them and get them going, so people kind of streamline things. I do see the food industry streamlining the restaurants with the shortage of labor, or also cutting back their hours or their days so they can keep them staffed and everything. So we do have wait staff, so sit down and we'll bring you your chips and salsa, so you have your appetizer and get your drink orders and go from there.